Thank you, guys. Okay, example number 4. Now, example number 4a says y squared. Well, they want us to factor. It says y squared minus 11y plus 18. Okay? Now remember, guys, the rules don't change. They add to give me the middle number. They multiply to give me the last number. All right? So let's look at this first one. And let's see, Edward, what's going to be in the front of both of these? Y in the front. Okay? Now, what two factors multiply to give me positive 18 but add to give me negative 11? Well, think about this. If I'm going to add them and get negative 11, I have to have a negative, right? But if I'm going to multiply them and get positive 18, they have to both be negative to make it positive. Okay? Well, if I've got two negative numbers, negative 9, negative 2. They add to give me negative 11. They multiply to give me positive 18. All right? Alfredo. Right? Does that make sense? When this sign's negative, I know I've got to have a negative factor. Right? Because I'm going to add them together and it's going to give me a negative. So I know that some of the numbers have to be negative. And then when this is negative and that's positive, I know both of them have to be negative. Because when I multiply them together, it turns back positive for the last number. Okay? Let's look at this one. Let's see. Now, let me say this. When we add them, we get negative 10. But when we multiply them, we get positive 14. So what do I know about the signs for the two numbers? What do I know about the signs for the two numbers? Jack, they have to both be negative, right? Well, let's think about this. Let's look at all the factors. Let's look at all of the factors of negative 14. I mean of positive 14. It'd be negative 1, negative 14, right? It'd be negative 2, negative 7. Anything else? Anything else? CC? Okay, well, when I add these two together, that gives me negative 15. When I add these two together, that gives me negative 9. But I need negative 10. You can't use decimals. Not when we're factoring. What do you think, CC? Is there anything I can pull out from all these terms? 14 doesn't have an x. 14 doesn't have an x. Jack? Guys, you know what? This one is not factorable. That happens. That happens. Hey guys, the number 7 is not factorable. What do we call the number 7? It's prime. What do I call this? It's prime also. Okay, I cannot break it. I cannot break it into factors. So we'd say that it's prime. This is a prime polynomial. Okay? All right. Good job, guys. I think you're ready for your homework.